Happy New Year, everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm JT. And just to briefly tell you my story, I worked in the legal industry for 34 years and the real estate industry for 10 years. And my health failed and I lost it all. But I am rebuilding, restoration, yes. And I want to actually help others. And so I'm coming to you with this video. I want to first of all thank my community of You Matter and all of my friends and Facebook friends for supporting me throughout the year because without you, I wouldn't have been able to go this far. But for those, like I said, that are just coming aboard, I want you to go back and look over the previous videos starting with Monday. And so you could bring yourself up to speed because I'm really just continuing a little series just before New Year's. And so on the night that we kick out 2015 and we just welcome in 2016, I want to ask you, to be honest with yourself and ask yourself a few of the following questions. I asked those same questions of myself and jotted out a few notes. And I want you to ask yourself, what's really stopping you? Are you fearful? Do you not have the funds you believe that you need to have? What's really holding you back? Because when you really look at it, more than likely, darling, it's self-imposed. Because, for every action, there's a reaction. And you are created to have abundance. And perhaps you didn't get where you wanted to be for 2015. But don't fret, we, by God's grace, we're going to go forward in 2016 and you are going to just crush it. And the blessing for me is you want to change. You're tired of mediocrity. And in the world that we live today, the opposite of courage is conformity. Yes, we all just go along. We can look at several different industries. In the medical profession, they just herd you along with prescriptions. You know, the corporate world, they just herd you along with, what you're supposed to do. You get up at 8, you go to work at 9, you come home at 5. And people have stopped thinking for themselves, and so the opposite of courage is like I said, is conformity. And by conforming and just going along, before you know it, you find yourself settled in comfort in where mediocrity. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rising from the ashes, if you will, and I'm adding to my team. And so if you're tired of mediocrity and you want to go forward, I want you to do the following things. Go ahead and write out number one, write out your vision, what it is that you want. What do you want? You got to know that because you have to have a goal and a plan to actually make your destination. You wouldn't take a road trip without first mapping your plan, making sure your vehicle is in place. And so that's pretty much the same with your goal or your dream. You've got to make a plan and you've got to see the end and then kind of work backwards so that you can chunk it down to see what action steps you need to take. And if you're willing and you want a little direction, I'm offering myself and my skills to help you. I'd like for you to visit my YouTube channel over at Creating Wealthy Families. I have a few playlists that you definitely want to go through to bring yourself up to speed so that you can get some of this money that's being made. But realizing, ladies and gentlemen, that first you have to be of service and provide some type of value. So I hope that this video provided you some value and that you're going to ask yourself what it is that you really want. And then you're going to write it down and make out a clear cut goal. And then you're going to go over to partnerwithjt.com, set up an appointment, and we're going to assess your skills and find out what's best for you. Perhaps it might be e-commerce. Perhaps it may be an MLM. But in any case, I'm willing to discuss with you for a few minutes what directions you should take for 2016 to crush it. All right. Well, thanks for watching. God bless you. Be well. And Happy New Year's Eve.